Okay, it's another beautiful day on planet Earth. Get some vitamin D. And I'd like to talk a little bit about weight loss. Dry fasting is not for weight loss. Yes, you'll lose a lot of fat while you dry fast, and you'll gain it back after you go back to eating, because your body has a set point. It's based off of how much food you eat and how much energy you expend. So there's a couple of things you can do to actually control your weight after a dry fast. They're pretty easy. One is to, and this is if you don't want to change your eating habits and you want to keep eating the same stuff, one day a week, just don't eat. Don't eat all day long, drink coffee, that kind of stuff, but just don't put any caloric value in your body. Your body will draw from the fat to maintain your metabolic rate, and you'll get rid of a pound or more a week that way. Do a little, nibble at night before you go to bed, some kind of small snack to kind of signal your body that you're not going to starve, so it doesn't start holding on to stuff. The other way is OMAD, of course, which is just one meal a day, and intermittent fasting. These are time-restricted eating regimes that allow you to determine how often you eat and how often you are not putting sugar in your body. The other thing to consider is to look at the quality of the food you eat. You've got to control your carbohydrates because you've got to control the amount of insulin released. Every time you eat carbs, insulin is released from the pancreas to deal with it. And what isn't used is put in the fat cells. And the problem is, too much insulin, you damage your retina, you damage your organs. The idea here is you don't want to put stuff in your body that's going to put too much insulin in the bloodstream. Not to mention the fact that at night, when you go to sleep and you've got too much insulin, it'll restrict the release of melatonin out of the pineal gland, and you won't get good sleep. So really, dry fasting is a great, great tool. You will lose a lot of fat weight. You will lose tons of toxins on your first 7-day dry fast. But the big takeaway here is it's not for weight loss. I've seen a lot of people on the internet fall away from dry fasting because they used it for weight loss, and it doesn't work. What works is your habits. What works is how you manage your body. And the cool thing about dry fasting is it gives you a whole different view of how you can control your body. It gives you a kind of confidence that no matter what happens, you can always fix problems that happen. Anyway, that's the big deal today. Don't use dry fasting to lose weight. Use dry fasting to get rid of the toxins, regenerate your stem cells, and regenerate tissue, repair problems, all that good stuff. Control your weight by your habits. And it's not that tough. Just make sure you get enough protein every day and stop eating the donuts. But the thing you'll notice after dry fasting, because you killed a lot of parasites, you won't really be drawn to a lot of the foods that will fatten you up for the parasites. As an example, before I started dry fasting, I used to go to the farmer's market and get $100 worth of pastry, scones, cinnamon buns, all that stuff. After I dry fast, I can't even look at that stuff now. It's not because it isn't good, it's because who was telling me to eat it is no longer inside me. Trust me, you'll like it. But that's the note. Don't use dry fasting for weight loss. Change your habits a little bit. Anyway, have a good day, and I will see you later.